beds available in the hospital as far as COVID management and COVID is concerned. But today I think most of the systems which are being monitored by the Dean, Director DHS, Dr. Utkarsh and all the other doctors are put in place. As mentioned to you that we got a digital dashboard that is available to monitor all the home isolation cases that are there in the state of Goa. As I mentioned earlier, when we launched the pouches, Goa was the only state in the country that had these home isolation kits, and I think it is doing well for us. And most of the people are being monitored. The outreach in terms of the calls is more than 80% for the patients who are under home isolation. And what we have done now is with the Dean's intervention and Director DHS, Dr. Disa and Dr. Bandekar and our other team members, is that doctor has also got a group of nearly registered teams of 118 third year MBBS students who are now basically trying to help us in reaching out to the patients under home isolation. Along with that, we have got the respective health officers and then ANM and MPHW, plus the third year MBBS students have volunteered. So they are also being given areas and they are bifurcated. They are directly under Dr. Utkarsh. And the whole idea is that how best we can provide COVID care in the state of Goa. As things get opened up and as things start opening up, because many times we see that as things get opened up, we should be ready from our side in terms of the best type of care and also the best type of treatment that is given to the people and early detection. In the middle, our testing slowly had dropped, but now we are again bringing it to a level of around 2,000, 2,300 is what we are bringing it. We are stressing that immediate relatives and other things of the patient who is declared as COVID positive are tested, and immediately the immediate contacts where they have come, all those issues and SOPs have been laid down. In addition, we have found that we are now in the process of further strengthening the facilities of the South Goa District Hospital. We are slowly also going to create an ITU and a high dependence unit in the South Goa District Hospital, so that slowly the South Goa District Hospital also gets built up, and tomorrow after COVID, then we can have a full-fledged, immediately can shift and do the transition for a full-fledged functional South Goa District Hospital. At the moment, we have got a bed vacancy with all the three hospitals, and it's a good sign because a lot of people are opting for home isolation. Now I will tell you what this process of digitization and reaching out to the people has done. From the last meeting till now, we have found over 50 patients who are at home and under home isolation were identified and by the concerned health officer and the doctors dealing with them on a day-to-day basis and shifted to a medical facility. This is what we wanted to achieve, and this is what we wanted to achieve because then we can save the lives of the people and they don't come at the stage of breathlessness and onto the hospital and in a critical condition to the hospital. As a state government, with the support of the Chief Minister, we have fully equipped in terms of dealing with any kind of a situation. We have sufficient stock of medicines, our doctors, protocols, SOPs are all in place. And most importantly is we are trying to see how our existing facilities can be further strengthened. The whole idea to strengthen the South Goa District Hospital is make it a full-fledged hospital so that indirectly will build the infrastructure within the hospital that is required for the future also. And there we have the ESI hospital. But then we want to see that more focus is given on the South Goa District Hospital so that we can deal with any kind of situation. That hospital is very well designed and so got all the facilities in that hospital. And also we have got 21 private rooms in that hospital. And in addition to that, the way it is being designed is very good in terms of cross ventilation. Also that hospital is very good in terms of wards and all because we cannot tell. And also whatever we had mentioned earlier, whether it is HFNO machines, HEPA filters, each and every aspect is being taken care of and already provided. What we need to do now is to have a high intensive unit and also have these two ICU facilities in that hospital, which we are working towards, and we will work jointly with GMC and DHS to see that it is fully functional. Also, slowly we want to start activities in Goa Medical College. There were certain activities which we had put on the back burner, and we want to actually get those facilities and departments functional again. But we'll be doing it in a phased manner. आता हे जे 50 लोक आम्ही म्हणतात ते आम्ही ट्रान्सफर केल्या. These 50 people were timely shifted to the medical facility, which was not happening earlier. Today we have got a digitized dashboard, and Dr. Utkarsh is managing that, and overall supervision of the Dean and Director DHS, and all our nodal officers who are here, Dr. Uday Kakolkar, Dr. Vishwajit Faldesai, Dr. Deepa, and Dr. Vikas. We are also told our doctors internally, and Dr. Uday Kakolkar and others, is that they should start making compiling our case studies in terms of how beneficial plasma has been for the state of for us in our respective hospitals, whether it is in Goa Medical College, whether it is in ESI hospital. Their personal experience of dealing how plasma has helped in saving people's lives, and plasma has helped in helping patients recover. So basically, we are doing all this and seeing that every data that we have is being digitized and compiled. Because it's important for us as a state to have this data available with us so that we are able to deal with the situation much better. Last time when you came, we had said that the isolation period monitoring was being done only from 1 to 10 days. But now we have increased it from home isolation from 1 to 17 days. So for 17 days the patient is monitored. And even members, we also questions are also we have asked them to ask questions related to health of the other family members. When they are also, suppose one person comes positive, whether their testing is over, so that we don't take anything for granted. As a result of which, if you notice, slowly cases have come down, deaths also have come down, and Dr. Bandekar has also conducted a death audit of all the patients, and as a result of it, for us to educate ourselves on where we are lacking and where we can improve ourselves, and to find out how we can move forward. And I am very happy to say that the doctors of Goa Medical College and DHS have been doing a very good job, and we have been also, like today there was a patient in Healthway, we have immediately sent the plasma. I have requested Goa Medical College to send the plasma. Plasma collection also in Goa Medical College is gone up. I think in a day about 25 plasma packs we are able to collect in a day, and we have a huge storage capacity of 2000. So basically, this is something which we believe that plasma, along with a combination of remdesivir and other medication what the doctors feel fit, has been helping the patients. And all the PHC CHCs are pretty active. All of them have got antigen kits there immediately for testing. Whatever samples need to be taken and sent for RT-PCR testing, it is sent either for TrueNet, depending on what the doctor decides, or to Goa Medical College for the RT-PCR test. So all these facilities are in place. Even new machinery, we have told, new equipment, diagnostics equipment to be installed in the three hospitals, which will get you the IL-6 and D-dimer and other tests that are required to check patients related to COVID. So all these things we are putting in place. At the moment, our team and doctors has done a very good job, and whatever we can improve, and all of you know that there is this, we have to be ready for any kind of eventuality, because the spike, when it will come, how it will come, nobody can predict. Neither I can predict, neither any doctor can predict, neither any expert can predict, because suddenly you see the president of France declares goes for a lockdown in France. Somebody says there's going to be a lockdown in UK, somebody says there's going to be a lockdown in some other country. As a result, suddenly we found in Delhi overnight there were cases on the rise. So as a result of which, we as the health ministry are keeping all our systems and mechanisms in place so that we can deal with the patients and our people who require care, and thorough care is given to them. So this is how we want to move forward. So I thought we should bring it to your knowledge is that this is how whatever we have said till today, we have been able to do. Distribution of isolation kits is being done to all the patients under home isolation. And also we have said that people who are offline also can't register, they are also being identified and home isolation kits are being given to them. It has been done through the PHC and CHC, and that was the best system that we followed, so that we know that it has reached the concerned patient. This is all for now, and what the whole crux of the discussion was is that we should start compiling all the data that we have got. And in addition, the expert committee was also happy with the digitization and the outreach, and also the doctors who have come willingly forward, about 118 doctors who are now in batches dealing with the patients of home isolation guiding them, checking the saturation, each and every aspect is being taken care of. And slowly we are also seeing parallelly how we can strengthen the South Goa District Hospital, then you have the ESI Hospital. At the moment we also have the Ponda Hospital, so that we make these two as the main hubs. And Goa Medical College, what we want to do is to start some more departments which we had actually put on the back burner, like I said earlier, once again, so that we can move forward and deal with situation. We don't want to be in a situation that all the focus goes only on COVID and non-COVID cases then get neglected. Tertiary care facility is Goa Medical College, so we want to bring back whatever. And also the teaching and the student check कशे classes घेवपाचे तेजे SOPs dean ठरयतले आणि त्याप्रमाणे आम्ही classes कशे घेवपाचे त्यांच्याकडे discuss करून also we will take an undertaking from the parents, interact with the parents of the students also, because very important. All these things, following all due procedures and protocols will take in place, because medical facility is such that what doctor was just mentioning in the expert committee is that to me they do not have practical and other things, then they are not able to give the examination as far as but virtual कितें जाता ते virtual केल्ले आसा आणि बाकीचे SOPs and stringent SOPs ते आम्ही पुढल्या मिटिंगेत डिस्कस करून तोपर्यंत dean will present to us exactly. Dr. Bandekar will present exactly what has been the response from the parents, what has been the response from the students. Accordingly, we will take it forward.
So, I just would like to know, since you spoke about other countries and we can be like going for a second lockdown.
I don't know, that's national government.
Yeah, so in Goa, is it a possibility?
Goa, I don't think will reach, there's a possibility, and they cannot, I don't see so, because we have to deal with the situation as we go, and we are dealing with it, and we are seeing that the cases are also coming down. Spike kenna jai, they कोण सांगू शकना. You have to take precautions. You have seen.
As a health minister, have you given your approval for the sunburn?
Sunburn could be. Don't you think sunburn could be dangerous?
Sunburn and starting of school.
सूरज, तो माझो विषय न्हू. माझो विषय आहे लोकांचे आरोग्य सांभाळपाक आणि कितें हा की.
So finally, it is all percolated down to the health minister.
One minute.
No, let me just.
It is not the health minister who takes such decisions, and it is not my prerogative to even comment on another department. But one thing I would like to say is that it is with a matter of caution we should take decisions, because such areas can always spike up the cases. Hence, all of you are all intelligent people. You all see the television every day. And you all see what is happening globally. That day we saw that in certain clubs that the people were jumping around the place without masks. And as a result of which it's a matter of caution. See, let me put it like this. तुम्ही बाहेर गेल्यार मास्क घालूंक ना जाल्यार तुमकां दुबय गेल्यार 3,000 काय 5,000 दिरहम कितें तरी हा फायन. आनी तुम्ही लंडनाक गेल्यार बी थंय £1,000 तुमकां फायन. हांगा आमचो लोक गेल्यार बी, it is like I mentioned the other day, it is the proprietor and also the people going to these places who should maintain the SOPs and social distancing. Otherwise, what will happen is that they will get infected, and they will get infected, and then onus comes on us to take care. So as a result of which, I think what you are saying makes a lot of sense, but then at the same time, people have to be self-conscious in doing this. I can also go everywhere without a mask. I don't.
No, but how come government also didn't?
Health minister, in all our public buses, most of the people go without mask. Even the ladies. Last day I asked one lady. She was asking me why if I am not wearing mask, who are you to ask me? I said I am a COVID warrior. So these are the things.
होय, हांव एक सांगूंक सोदता परत. तुम्ही जे कितें एप्रिहेन्शन व्यक्त करता ती सारकी एप्रिहेन्शनां, पूण आतां प्रत्येक मनशाक जितके अवेरनेस जाला गेल्या वर्सभरान कोविडाचे, everybody has been educated about COVID. Everybody, there are people who have lost their family members to COVID. There are young people who have lost their lives to COVID. And as a result of which, it is onus on us. Same time, we must also understand is that the livelihood aspect, you can't shut down everything and sit for a long period of time. Tomorrow, your paper also has to run. As a result, Kenzil has to come for the press conference. And as a result, my friend from Prudent has to come for the press conference. Suraj has to attend the press conference. If he says that I am against COVID, I am not going to attend the press conference, then what will happen? No, I am asking a question. Question is that you are bound by your duty because you have to come and cover the press conference.
Sir, my question still remains unanswered. The thing is, the starting of casino is Sunburn. Don't you
You
think?
can't- you
don't
can't,
you,
Suraj,
don't-
you
no,
can't-
Just let me complete. Is it not detrimental to your
No,
fight
like that,
against
like
COVID?
that, like that, you answer my simple question. I will answer you back, but I want to ask you. Today, you can even question the functioning of the airlines. You can question the functioning of the airlines. You can say, let's shut down everything and sit. There are people who are losing their jobs. What I am suggesting is that you have strong SOPs and put them in place. It is very easy. Today we are saying that Goa Medical College, we want to come back to having tertiary facilities full-fledged. So as a result, I cannot continue. I need to have COVID also. I have to management of COVID also, systemic management of COVID. Medical education also has to continue in this environment of COVID. And same time when you talk, Suraj's view is absolutely well taken. But same time the onus is there on people to wear masks, social distancing, and there the government should come heavily on people who are not following the SOPs for social distancing. And that I have already discussed with Chief Minister. He has also agreed on a couple of issues. On these type of issues, it is necessary. But same time, if you say that you live life without any kind of activities, nothing is going to happen. That means that airlines, everything.
Sir, just one thing as a health minister. Organizing, when government giving this permission, is the health minister taken into confidence?
No, where is the question of?
Because it's a.
I am reiterating the fact. You can have anything as long as SOPs. There are stringent SOPs in place, and these stringent SOPs are managed by the respective collectors, and other things are properly monitored. And you see, they have to monitor. They have to put certain. When they give the permission, they must ensure that strong SOPs are mentioned in that. So the person who basically has these events ensures that he has the event, but then he also ensures that people are safe.
So basically the one line answer is that the health minister has no say in
That's what.
giving
I never said no say. I am prepared with my systems in place, and also I am saying is that as far as the SOPs are concerned, there are different organizations within the system. Everything is not the
No,
health
you said
ministry.
that it's not what you
No, I
said.
never said. I said that whenever you have activities, we have to have stringent SOPs in place. It is necessary in today's time to have stringent SOPs in place, and we have to have a monitoring system.
So
by
you
which
have
it is
given your
documented.
say to the chief minister
Which one?
on
this
the
issue.
opening
I
up
have come to Goa yesterday only.
सर वन मोर थिंग सर एक सर जर फाल्यां जर सनबर्न जालो आणि जर
Is the health minister of the government?
I am a part of the government.
So you will be responsible.
I am not saying I will be responsible. I am not given permission to.
But spike झाले
we plan to Diwali festival guidelines.
गाईडलाईन असूनच जाय न्ही प्रत्येककडे असूनच जाय न्ही गाईडलाईन आम्ही जसे जसे ओपन जाता लेट्स पुट इट लाईक दिस एव्हरीबडी नीड्स टू अंडरस्टँड इज दॅट स्टील दिस कोविड हॅज नॉट गॉट ओव्हर स्टील यू हॅव नॉट फाउंड अ वॅक्सिनेशन फॉर कोविड so you need to be careful. Every family has to be careful. Tomorrow if you ask me whether I am going to go out to a large gathering, I say no. But now let me put it like this. Yesterday there was a function in my constituency. There were about 70-80 people. मागचे 100 लोक असतील पण सोशल डिस्टन्सिंग करून बसलेले ते हॉल बरो व्हडलो 1,500चा हॉल त्याच्यात फक्त 100 लोक आशिल्लो पण आता हांव म्हणू शकना न्ही हांव वचना म्हणून फंक्शनाक वयचें पडटा पण कित्याक मास्क एंड फेस शील्ड घालून वयचें पडटा आमचे एज अ पब्लिक रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह यू हॅव टू गो सो सेम टाइम व्हेन यू वॉन्ट टू इव्हेंट गो टू सच इव्हेंट्स people my caution to the people I know what the press wants me to say I know what the press wants to quote I know what the press wants to publish tomorrow but I am also telling all of you that you can go for such events but go with a face shield go with hand gloves go with a mask keep social distancing that's what I can do as a health minister beyond that I have no say
No, but if you go with everything, then what is Sunburn?
ते म्हणतो ते तूच म्हणटा
For Sunburn, you will going to issue the SOP and
ना health department चे under ना
no, but you
It is under the disaster management committee which is act is in force at the moment. So under that only those SOPs will be issued. आमचे अंडर येना ते नाल्यार तुम्ही म्हणटले हांवेनूच SOP तयार केलो ना तशें जायना ते देर आर वेरियस एपिडेमिक एक्ट इज इन प्लेस त्याच्यानंतर तुमचो सन्माना खातीर परमिशन खंयच्यान घेता ती बॉडी जी दिता त्या बॉडीन ते SOP घालपाची गरज आसा हांव जाय तुम्ही जे तुमचे एप्रिहेन्शन्स जे आहा ह्यो एप्रिहेन्शन मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे डेफिनेटली चर्चा करून ते SOPs कसे स्ट्रिंजंट करपाचे तेजेर भर घालपाचे म्हणून हांव डेफिनेटली विनंती करतलो मुख्यमंत्री की ते SOPs म्हणजे ह्या तरेचे म्हणजे सगळे आता तुम्ही म्हणजे म्हणटा सगळे बंद करून लास्टाक कितें प्रॉब्लेम जाला सगळीकडे पंजीम सिटी जी आशिल्ली पयली यू मस्ट हॅव नोटिस्ड पंजीम सिटी वॉज लायक वर्चुअली अ ब्लॅक टाउन. There was nothing, no activity happening here. So as a result of which, my suggestion would be have stringent SOPs and penalize the organizers if they don't follow the SOP. There should be some clause of penalty to penalize them if they don't follow the SOP. I'm sure Chief Minister must be aware of it and will take accordingly.
As the issue of nurses accommodation will solve.
Yes, already CM has assured me that this will continue. The nurses issue, accommodation, that all is being issues are being resolved. There was some miscommunication and thing that is all being resolved, and we have already taken it up with the Honorable Chief Minister, and who has assured that this will continue. I have said that as long as the COVID hospitals continue and COVID hospitals are there in force, because people don't want to go home after duty. People want to stay. Their family members prefer that they are there. So after they complete that whole cycle, then they come home. So it is better. I think he has assured me. And one issue has been resolved, one more issue was to be resolved. I got a message from them that it is being resolved. So I think these issues will be resolved. This should not be a problem.
So after Diwali, 11th and 12th standard school, the classes are about to be started.
CM has made a statement on
Yeah.
that. Now why do you want
So,
to make a statement?
no. Can it be started?
CM has already said that he will have strict SOPs in place. And in most of the places, wherever in the country, in many places, schools and colleges are reopening. But there's a lot of stress on the system. And as a result, we should be ready for this type of a situation. And also, I'm sure that if strong SOPs are in place, social distancing students maintain, then I'm sure, and students of 12th and 10th are mature enough to do this, follow the SOPs. Thank you.